What is a claim? Trump is the greatest U.S. president in history. Berlin is the capital of Germany. The government should provide universal health care. I'm wearing white shoes. These are all claims. A claim is a statement, and claims assert something that could be true or it could be false. And often a claim is a statement that needs to be proven or supported, and this is done through the use of an argument, which also involves premises, evidence, and reasoning. But before even trying to determine whether a claim is true or false, it's important to know what kind of claim you're dealing with, because claims can fall under two categories: descriptive claims and normative claims. A descriptive claim says something about what is or what could be. Descriptive claims are objective, impartial, and don't involve value judgments. Such and such is the case. For instance, Fox News has a website. The trueness or falseness of this descriptive claim can be determined without invoking values. Go to foxnews.com, and there's the website. On the other hand, a normative claim makes an evaluation relative to something else, which means making a value judgment. For instance, Fox News is awful. This is a normative claim because it involves a value. This claim relates to standards of awfulness. The claim can't stand on its own without consideration for what it means for something to be awful. You can think of descriptive claims as asserting what is, and normative claims as asserting what ought to be. Let's look at some other descriptive claims. Tom only eats ice cream. Michael often doesn't stop at stop signs. Sarah is wearing a green shirt. These claims alone don't tell you anything about my perspective on these matters, whether or not I feel that these things are good or bad, or how I think these things might affect something else. But here are some normative claims about the same people. Tom should rethink his dietary habits. Michael is a bad driver. Sarah should dress differently before using a green screen. These claims use implicit inferences about how people ought to behave in reference to other values: good driving, good nutrition, and proper green screen attire. Let's take my claims about Sarah. My descriptive claim is Sarah is wearing a green shirt. This is objective and doesn't involve other values. But how do I know Sarah is wearing a green shirt? Because I can see her shirt and it's green. But take my normative claim, Sarah should dress differently before using a green screen. I'm making an assertion about what ought to be. I'm implicitly referencing other values that aren't present in my claim. The value of not blending in with the background, and the value of that being preferable for reasons that are based on other values, like making a good video, for example. Understanding all of this helps you understand how certain claims might need to interact with other claims. Not all claims can stand on their own without being inextricably linked to other ideas, values, and arguments that need to come into play. Wrapping your head around normative versus descriptive claims can help you recognize bias in yourself and in other people. It can also allow you to avoid trying to solve a problem merely by describing its parts, or, on the other hand, prescribing solutions to problems without properly describing what the problem is. And this is a fundamental concept in beginning to understand how different types of claims need different types of justifications. This mini-series is made possible in part by Brilliant. If you want to become an even better critical thinker, you should check out this online learning service. Brilliant is a site where you can learn about logic, fallacies, multi-level thinking, and countless other topics related to philosophy, mathematics, and science. What sets Brilliant apart is that you're actually learning by working hands-on with real-life problems. One of their principles is effective learning is active, and this makes a lot of sense. There's a ton you can learn from passive activities, reading books, watching online videos, but you're never really taking your understanding to the next level and applying what you're learning until you're able to work with real-world scenarios, and that's what Brilliant allows you to do. Master anything from probability, to physics, to the concepts of artificial intelligence and everything in between. Sign up for free by going to brilliant.org/critical thinking. I've put a link in the description under this video, and the first 200 people who visit that URL will get 20% off an annual membership. Visit brilliant.org/critical thinking.